When it comes to sneakers and the designers of some of them, no one imagines that a rapper would surpass the NBA superstars or gain the respect of footwear industry stalwarts. Then came Kanye West. It started with the Nike Air Yeezy 1 in 2009, and the rest is history. Hi, my name is Lil Peso, and today we are going to talk about the top 5 best sneakers from Kanye West. Enjoy. Number 1, the man behind the designs. Before moving forward, let us talk a little about Kanye Amari West. He's an American rapper, record producer, and a fashion designer, and has been one of the biggest influencers of the 21st century, both in the music industry, playing a huge part in the development of the mainstream hip-hop, and in the fashion industry as well. The latter is why we are here today. His endeavors in the fashion industry began in 2005, when he announced that he will release his pastel clothing in the spring of 2006. This clothing line went on for 4 years before ultimately getting shut down in 2009. And 2009 was the year when he started his collaboration with Nike, the moment when his first shoe came out, the Air Yeezys. With this move under his belt, he became the first non-athlete to be given a shoe deal with Nike. Outside of Nike, during 2009, he released his first shoe with the Louis Vuitton during his Paris Fashion Week, and he also designed shoe wear for Boppy, one of the biggest rising shoemakers at the time, and also for the Italian shoemaker Giuseppe Zanotti. He had a busy year from what we can see. This year was probably the year when Kanye started something even greater than himself, a movement of his which lasts a decade, and will probably be in the spotlight for a longer time in the future too, but some stand out more than others. And today we will take the top 5 sneakers designed by Kanye. Number 5, Adidas Yeezy Boost 350. Starting off our list with the legendary Adidas Yeezy Boost 350. We say legendary is because this might be the first model that dropped, but it's definitely the one that catapulted the relationship between these two into the mainstream, releasing around the time of West, The Life of Pablo project. And at the time, few lucky fans who guessed the meaning behind T-Law and what it stood for were awarded free pairs of this incredible model. The look of the model featured the original highlighted turtle dove colorway, and arguably this is probably the model that was the fastest of them all to be sold all around the world after the day of its release. However, the massive popularity of the model resulted in a shortage of pairs, and a pretty substantial amount of counterfeit pairs were produced. So if you want to get your hands on one of these on the market, be careful, as there are many imitators, and there is a high possibility of you getting scammed, paying for one thing and getting a whole different one. This model is also one of the freshest on the market, and one which has the most successful silhouette, going very well with gym gear, as well as they do with date night attire. And on the plus side, they are extremely comfortable. Very few sneakers of this type can give you this.
There's a little bit of Lamborghini in everything I do.
So
Yeezy is the Lamborghini of shoes.
Number 4, Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 version 2. With the first model gaining the praise it got, it was just a matter of time before Kanye came out with the release of the second, more improved model of the same pair, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 version 2. This is the most accessible design from him, and also one of the most important one to this day. Kanye's second sock sneaker with its unique 3-stripe design helped him in the fulfillment of his promise that everyone who wanted Yeezys but couldn't get their hands on the first model. And that is exactly what he accomplished with this one. And thanks to an abundance of colorways and restocks over the years, he managed to keep his promise. Well done, Kanye. The 350 version 2 made Kanye's sneaker line become more than just a limited product for a select few lucky customers, but it made it mainstream, affordable for almost everyone. Collectors might hate the oversaturation and lack of exclusivity the model now holds, but you can't please everyone, right? But this reason the affordability is one of the main ones that made this model on our list. The model features an upper composed of re-engineered prime knit, and also the post-dyed side stripe, woven into the upper as well, is one of the key elements of this particular sneaker, and together with the reflective threads woven into the laces, are the things that make it stand out from any other model out there, whether it is one of his or from another designer collaborating with some other brands.
I don't love the idea that some of the reason why people buy it is just
for hype culture.
Number 3, Adidas Yeezy Boost 700. Next on our list, yet another model from the collaboration of him and Adidas. And this model has one of the strongest cases to be the best one from him, from a design standpoint. But today, it is only third on our list, still making its way in the top 5 list of ours. Considering how many models and pairs of sneakers he released so far, it has done its job of being one of the best sneakers from Kanye. So with that in mind, it is by far the best of the Adidas designs. However, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 still can't catch up with the 350 version 2 when the popularity is concerned. It's got it all: popularity, layers, materials, a build out of a real silhouette, and an amazing colorway. Wouldn't expect nothing less coming from him, thus making it the best Adidas sneaker from Kanye. This is the sneaker that shifted Kanye's line direction from sock shoes to real sneakers. He could go beyond boosted knit runners. He also had the depth to his range. This sneaker got released in the perfect timing. He managed to catch the early stages of the dad shoe trends, and thus this pair became one of the best in that company around the world. The thick middle sole put together with the 90s design, and the touch from one of the godfathers of the original dad shoe, Stephen Smith. It was the perfect combination of design and authenticity that got this particular pair to its greatness, which it stands for today. Ever since it dropped, many muted, uninspired colorways were introduced, making this original wave runner version that much more exciting.
Well, beauty's important, and it's illegal to be naked. So why not be adorned in beauty?
Number 2, Louis Vuitton Jasper. At our number 2 spot on the list comes the Louis Vuitton Jasper. Going back to 2009, the moment when everyone thought this was going to be the classic sneaker, when Kid Cudi wore it on the pages of Complex magazine in the same year. It had somewhat of a strange look that really worked. It sort of looked like the pink sole was drowning in a cartoonish pile of pink goo. A very unusual but fulfilling look. This colorway with the gray suede upper and over-the-top soles was Kanye's embodiment, and his personal sign, which showed that he knew how to catch someone's attention through his footwear design. And despite the big asking price for a pair of sneakers, it also showed that he could easily get people to drop serious coins for him, coming with an asking price of $1,140. This sum of money might not look like a lot on the secondary market today, but 10 years ago that was unheard of. Many thought Kanye was not making this pair for the sneakerheads, but as time passed by, he showed everyone wrong. After this one, he's gone to more mainstream projects, with Nike and Adidas in the coming years. But this particular one, from the collaboration between Nike and Louis Vuitton, still holds a special place in the hearts of many, especially to his truest fans out there in the world.
Tell me why. Absolutely, bro, because I was the Louis Vuitton Don. I wanted to be the Louis Vuitton Don.
Number 1, Nike Air Yeezy 2. And last but not least, we have this one from the collaboration with Nike, the Nike Air Yeezy 2. One of the best, if not the best sneaker by Kanye for many out there. The snakeskin side panels, hypoallergenic hits, and the glow-in-the-dark AirTech Challenge 2 sole made for a much more wearable silhouette were some of the features that improved this model over the Air Yeezy ones. 2012 was a year when the initial pure platinum and solar red colorways dropped. The year when the sneaker culture was really starting to gain more mainstream attention. However, this was not all. The Red October, which released 2 years after the initial one, to many, this was the crown jewel for this particular model. And all it took for the hype train to go wild and all over the place was just one line: Yeezy's all on your sofa. These the Red Octobers. On the Yeezus cut, hold my liquor. We should also mention that the release almost didn't happen because of Kanye's deal ending with Nike, and his leave from it for greener pastures. A chain of events happening in the short amount of time, which made the release in 2014 that much more monumental. All in all, the Air Yeezy 2 is still the ultimate grail for many collectors around the world. And as it stands now, it was also the perfect send-off to West's time at Nike. What an end to a wonderful collaboration between the two. And on that note, we end our video. Thank you for staying and watching until the end. Make sure to leave a comment down below which one of these masterpieces you like the most. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos like this in the future.